only human. All that you are, all that you feel. Take a deep breath and pretend it's all real. Search for your soul, not a machine. There's no escape from the things that you've seen. Just when I thought we had proved, that's when they don't tell the truth. From up above, we watch you from afar. What you say and what you do, your every movement, you're not alone. It's all too big for you. You're never learning your excuses, you're only human. It's all a lie, what you've been told. Want to believe, but you're not really sold. Something is off, just not quite right. Do what we say now, walk into the light. Just when I thought we had proved, that's when they don't tell the truth. Attack. From up above, we watch you from afar. What you say and what you do, your every movement, you're not alone. It's all too big for you. You're never learning your excuses, you're only human. You're never learning your excuses, you're only human.
I nearly gave it up, and I nearly lost my mind until you arrived. Until you arrived, I nearly gave it up, and I nearly lost my mind until you arrived. Until you arrived, I nearly gave it up, and I nearly lost my mind until you arrived. Until you arrived, I nearly gave it up, and I nearly lost my mind until you arrived. Until you arrived.
You stepped to me and wouldn't let me go. Kept shaking and baking, but you wouldn't let me say no. Cause I was hurt real bad, couldn't be more sad. I tried to run, and still I couldn't make you mad. Well, that's the action you took, you stood correctly. Every time I got in the mix, you would protect me. I can't handle this shit like a freaking nature to me. One of a kind, and it happens so naturally. It's been so long since I've seen it, maybe I'm just dreaming. I've been down, I've been down, I've been down. It's been so long since I've seen it, maybe I'm just dreaming. I've been down, I've been down, I've been down.
I nearly gave it up, and I nearly lost my mind until you arrived. Until you arrived, I nearly gave it up, and I nearly lost my mind until you arrived. Until you arrived.
This is your universe and I'm glad to be a part of it. Just to remind you, I take you back to the start of it. It's like you're a sniper and you had me in your sights, like a technical knockout on Tuesday night fights. You're the best girl, I love you to death, until my heart stops beating or I take my last breath. It's critical to let you know how different you are. My life's a sitcom and you're the star. It's been so long since I've seen it, maybe I'm just dreaming. I've been down, I've been down, I've been down. It's been so long since I've seen it, maybe I'm just
of here, you dang chickens.
In the same hell.
Woo-wee.
Man. Doggone. Working on the farm is hard. Man, I tell you, I need a change of pace. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
I'm packing up and leaving town. Adios amigos. Now moving down to Texas, Filled up the Ford and drove westbound. When I saw a sign that said, "Welcome to El Paso," yeah. 915, only positive vibes. Something in the air, kinda hard to describe. With the sun shining down on you all day long. Spotify's playing your favorite song. On the 10, headed downtown. Big old smile with the windows rolled down. Never stressed or feeling depressed. No bad mood, cause I'm hashtag blessed, yeah. This place will change you when you're here in El Paso. All of your troubles disappear in El Paso. The skies are blue and crystal clear in El Paso. So just enjoy the atmosphere in El Paso. The grass is green in Tennessee, and Georgia's got the sweetest peaches growing on their trees. Arkansas's a sight to see. In that gumbo that they're cooking on down in New Orleans. But there's only one place that's got my heart. Sun City was the choice right from the start. The warm sunset puts my mind at ease, like a palm tree blowing in the desert breeze. You'll see, I guarantee. Let's take a little cruise, you'll agree with me. So if you're sad or feeling down, El Paso is your kind of town. This place will change you when you're here in El Paso. All of your troubles disappear in El Paso. The skies are blue and crystal clear in El Paso. So just enjoy the atmosphere in El Paso. This place will change you when you're here in El Paso. All of your troubles disappear in El Paso. The skies are blue and crystal clear in El Paso. So just enjoy the atmosphere in El Paso. In El Paso. In El Paso.
Oh, man. Another sunny day. I love this place, man.
In El Paso.
Let's go grab a bite, y'all. Munch down on some Chico's tacos. In El Paso.
So, a creature for my amusement. Prepare for battle.
Well, it's nighttime, don't you know? There's a place you need to go. Grab your gal and grab your bow, cause it's time for the secret show. If you're feeling sad and low, and you're running out of dough, make it quick, don't take it slow, and head for the secret show. It's time for the secret show.
Well, now, damn, that's loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. It wasn't loud a while ago, but you get into the heat of battle, shit gets loud. Good evening. It's me, it's Ernest T. You can't catch me, Barney, with your one bullet. You know what I'm saying. It's Saturday night, Saturday night. Hey, buddy. We got our little friend here. I was thinking about getting a sidekick, like Hecklefish on the Y-Files, you know, but like, it'd just be like a dead animal that just sits there and Just has X's for eyes. Probably not a good thing. So we'll scratch that idea. Some ideas don't need to leave the drawing board or even be thought of in the first place. Good evening, everybody. We'll start rounds here on the Rockfin. We got Jim over there holding it down for us. Good to see you. Hey, Rick always with the callbacks. Your Blade Runner music. I hear it too in my nightmares. Go start over there on Rumble, but says you're gonna watch on YouTube. All right, well, you do you, boo, as the kids say. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we got Anonymous has entered the building. Good to see you. Mariana's here. Hi, Mariana. Good to see you. Always nice to see you. Mariana, so sweet. Rick taking a break from Hades on his smoke break. Getting away from the smoke. Got Steve Yee, our Cape Socialist over there. Good to see you, pal. Captain Peon in the house. Good to see you. Where is this? No, stop. That's for daddy only. I need to get a new mouse. What is that? Ham and cheese? What is this? Ham and cheese sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. Bartender says, "We don't serve food here." Oh, that's a rim shot. Where is it? There you go. Come on. You know what's up. Who else is in here? We got, of course, Chuck's Intergalactic UFO Show Intergalactic. Another dimension. Got P-Stuff in the house, too. Good to see you. And Max Sarjay, making a Joey Buttafuoco reference. All right. I'm always down for that. Who else is in here? Of course, Desert Mantis is here. Willie Bragg. Good to see you, fellas. Good tune indeed. Seth Michael Pinder, good friend of mine that I've known for years. Met him out in L.A., and now he's down in El Paso. That's hence the song El Paso, too. Good guy, too. CBC voter and Miguel H. CBC voter says he smoked a bowl of hashish. I guess that's some sort of drug. You smoking your drugs there? Good. Make sure you share with the class. Take your drugs to school. That way you can get busted twice for, I don't know. At least tell them it's medicine. Some of it's medicine. It's better than some of this medicine that's on TV, right? With the side effects that may include death, early early grave digging up your body too soon. I don't know. So many crap drugs out there. It's not even funny. I guess it is kind of funny, unless it happens to you. Wah, 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 wah. Saturn's rings disappeared. What? Was there a heist? What happened? Was there thieving going on? I hope not. Folks, if you're brand new to this bullshit, we'd really like it if you'd obey the chicken here. The chicken knows what's up. It says like, share, and subscribe, else you get the hose again. Put the lotion in the fucking basket. Side effects may include time travel, Ernie Reyes disease, and being cheap at your local restaurant. I don't know. So many side effects. CJK, what's up, hose? Hose be tripping. Are you talking about hose in the garden? Maybe not. Kind of a weird night tonight here in Chicago. It's not bad. I mean, the temperature's nice. It's like in the 50s, I think, something like that. We had snow on the first day of spring. That was interesting. And then it melted the next day. I think it was all gone by the next day. It was pretty crazy. I don't know. How's the weather around your neck of the woods? Everybody got crazy spring weather. This is the time of year when weather kind of says, you know what? Gonna be a little random. I think I'm gonna be a little random. 75 degrees down in Tejas. Or is that in your break room in hell? Is it 75 in the break room? Do they give you a little respite from the heat down there? You know, of course, Rick being the concierge of hell, and welcoming new people into hell. And frankly, there needs to be more people heading that way that currently reside in our world as we speak, if you know what I'm saying. Tell Kissinger we said fuck off, and piss on him if you can. 750,000 degrees in the lobby. That's right. 72 degrees where you're at, Peace Dove. I'm not trying to dox anybody, so you don't. I just know Rick. Everybody knows Rick's from Texas, so. Peace Dove, you're out in the desert though, aren't you? Peace Dove, I see your little desert icon there. 72 degrees. Always like hot in the daytime, cold at night. Although during the winter, you guys get some snowstorms and stuff out there too. It's crazy. Cape, 35 degrees where you're at. Right on. Chilly Willy. See if anybody else snuck in here. I think we're good to go. So yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for liking and sharing and subscribing. Oathman, Arizona. Well, I've been standing on the corner of Oathman, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. There's a bitch, my lord, and in a Ford Fiesta turned around, tried to shoot at me. Yeah, I know, right? Say you're from Texas, doxes nothing. We're like twice the size of Europe. Exactly. Too many scorpions in Texas. Man, look, Texas is the Australia of America because of the crazy critters. They're down there. You ever see these fucking critters down in I used to want to go to Australia and just hang out in the outback. But first off, there's the Australian serial killers that live in the middle of the outback there. No thanks. I want somebody coming after me with machetes. We can do that here in Chirac. But also them bugs down there. Jesus. It's like they ate some sort of growth hormone. They got the gamma radiation that turned into these Hulk critters down there. It's disgusting. Yes. Summer is scorpion and rattlesnake season down there. I'm a self-made man who worships his creator. My creator is the same guy who made Data on Star Trek. Only I was the failed. I'm not Lore, but I'm the other failed brother that they just stuck in a closet. They sold me to Chuck E. Cheese and made me be one of those animatronic creatures there, but I couldn't play the guitar very well, so they kicked me out of the band. Yeah, Australia is proof of life on other planets. Damn straight. I still kind of want to go, but not without a shotgun. You know what I mean? I think I'd be fine without the shotgun. So, or with the shotgun. You have to sleep with, because you get these spiders that are like, their bodies are this big, and then it's like, it's like fucking Alien, man. Those fucking face huggers. No good. No good, no good. Speaking of no good, this is a little sad news over the last, I guess this came down yesterday. Heavyweight boxing great George Foreman dies at 76. He was 76 years old, and this is him with Muhammad Ali. Foreman versus Ali, October 29th, 1974. He was a young man there. That was before he started packing on the pounds with the cheeseburgers he was cooking on those grills. That's did you guys ever have one of those George Foreman grills? I love those things, man. I used to make I used to make lemon pepper chicken on those things, man. It's just like, oh, so good. So good, but not, I guess it was somewhat healthy. But you know, it's been a long time since I had a Foreman grill. I think I should probably get one back. But your grill died 2 years ago, Captain Peon. Oh no. Oh no. You get one of his kids named George. Yeah, I think he had like 8 kids named George or something like that. He said, fuck some naming kids. I'm just going to call him George. And we're just going to be done with it. And the wife was just like, look, I just shit him out, man. You want to name him? I don't give a fuck. Non-stick cookware is loaded with PFAS. Yeah, that's true. That's true. With the, what is it? What is that shit? The non-stick stuff on there. Now it's going to, what is it? Not porcelain. There's like some other substance they're trying to use for non-stick now. But come on, man, PFAS are what it's all about, you know. Don't you want to? What's around? You want to live forever, Desert Madness? What the fuck's that? Oh yeah, ceramic. That's what it is. Yeah, ceramic. And then they have the rubber utensils that don't burn. You know, they make bongs out of it too. I have a bong made out of that silicon. Is that what it is? I don't know none of these things. I should have prepared if I'm going to talk about this shit. I ain't prepared. Fuck it. That's for regular work during the week. This preparing shit on the weekends is not happening. So we don't have any chickens tonight. No, Chicken City's not live. So, but we still have some Chicken City for you. Our first video tonight is kind of fun. So basically, the Chicken City folks, you know, besides doing live streams there in of their cocks and their hens in eastern Canada, this is from a couple of years ago, and hell, I may even played this on the show a while back, but you know, fuck it, who remembers that shit? Half of you stoners anyway. Y'all probably don't remember the show from last week. That's fine with me. I don't either. Oh, that's the rumble. That was the rumble in the jungle when Foreman got tired and punched himself out. Ali taunted him in the ring. Is that all you got, George? And George said he had to. He said to himself, "Yep, that's about it." Hey, what's up, Zell? Good to see you. Teflon fumes can kill Urds. Teflon fumes. Come on, don't threaten me with a good time. Teflon Don. Who is that? Who was called Somebody was called Teflon Don. I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Donald Trump. I don't know. Cast iron is good. It's kind of a bitch to clean, but you know, but it's still good. Yeah, I hear you're not supposed to clean those cast iron grills with like soap and water. I hear that's no good. But I don't know. Yeah, George Foreman, man, that's too bad that you know, well, 76. You know, people say, well, you know, he's 76. I mean, you know, 76 ain't really that old anymore. Especially you got fuckers living in their 90s, you know. But, you know, took a lot of hits. I'm not quite sure how he died, though. Does anybody know how he died? I forgot to look that up. Yeah, Shatner's a real astronaut, too. He went up into space. Hey, Jessica, good to see you. That is a baby in Congress. Is that code? I don't know what that means. That is a baby in Congress. Who's a baby in Congress? Maybe it's this guy. Yes. Oh, okay. I get it, Jessica. That's 76 years old as a baby if you're in Congress. Yeah, that's right. So, hey, we got Kate in the house. Kate's got a new little icon there. That's real nice there. George Foreman died because he stopped. Oh, what? Come on. Why are you gonna be like that? You're so silly. What happened? Foreman came back out of retirement in his mid 40s and he stayed retired. Had he stayed, probably he would have lived longer. Yeah, I probably, but I mean the fact that he came back out in his 40s. At the time, it was kind of like, I don't know if that's good. But nowadays, you got football players who play in like quarterbacks playing into their into their 40s. Shatner, I barely knew her. Hey-yo. I believe that calls for some big booty bitches.
My name is Smithers O'Neill, and I like big booty bitches.
Fuck yeah, I love some big booty bitches. You keep that skinny ass out of here, you little fucking toothpicks. Bitches be looking like this. Fuck that. I want plump and juicy. I want like a fat burger. Yeah. Delicious. Now, I don't care if you're skinny or fat. As long as you have a good heart. And not George Foreman's heart, because George Foreman's heart stopped. So, don't have George Foreman's heart. The Biden's U.S. attorney died at 43, foul play? Probably. She probably did. It's probably the Clintons. Don't the Clintons kill everybody? They're the hit squad. They're the they're the snipers. Oh no. Propping his lame ass forehead joke. Seriously, dude, seriously. You sound like a fucking retard. Prop's been doing this forehead. He says, "Oh, you got a big forehead," for weeks and weeks. The Clintons killed my sense of humor. They killed my appetite. I'm not hungry when I think about the Clintons. No, seriously, get some new jokes. Get some new jokes, all right? And change your profile picture to something that resembles you. Like that. You get Andrew WK, the Clinton suicides people. They do. That's a truth. That's a truism, Willie. They do suicides people. Not yours. You know what? Your jokes are like Mad Dog 2020. That kind of wine, where people throw the bottles out on the side of the road. That's your shit. Wesley, I know, Wesley, you were lurking. I forgot to say hi to you. I'm sorry, Wesley. And we got Snorky. Good to see you. Lots of Biden's people will probably die now. Pilot of helicopter that hit the plane in D.C. was one of Biden's staffers. I would, wow. And the hits keep coming. That's crazy. The Clintons turned Bernie into a cuck. Yeah, probably. You know. But I mean, even before the shakedown at the convention, I think Bernie was starting to turn like cheese left out on the counter for a few days. Trump revoked Clinton's secure. Oh, really? What, Hillary's? They revoked Hillary's? Is that right? That's terrible. Wow, okay. All right, so no live chickens. I hope everything's okay up there in Eastern Canada. But they did this video, and they basically they told AI to write this story, and then I guess they wrote this story, and the guys at Chicken City, they're animators too. So check this out. This is from Chicken City. You'll see it in a second. Wait. Sorry. No. Everybody does not love Raymond. Stop it. So it says, we asked an AI to write us a cartoon using these words. Ian, I guess that's one of the Chicken City people. Chickens, lies, money, Federal Reserve. Let's watch. It's nice music. This is the story we were given.
Okay, class. We have a new student today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I'm Chicken Ian. Anybody want to see my rock collection?
Huh?
All right, go ahead and take your seat, you little weirdo.
Remember, this is 2 years ago.
Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
You want to see my rock collection?
Listen here, you little punk. I don't like your dumb chicken attitude, I don't like your dumb graphene book bag, and I definitely don't like your dumb chicken face. So watch yourself and don't step out of line, egg boy.
Egg boy.
Just so you know, I've been to your chicken multiverse.
Oh, you've done it now, hippie hen. Get outside. Let's settle this like man chickens. Fists up, little man. I got ladies to tend to.
Damn right.
My fellow chickens, wait! We shouldn't be fighting one another. Our true enemy's the shadow of the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve erodes American standards of living while enriching themselves. They're unstable. They're lumbering gigantic beasts, unaware of their own destruction upon the population. Hungry bureaucrats who'd rather stuff themselves full than see you succeed. We chickens can stand together and take it down to the hell it deserves to ride in, but only if you believe. Only if you believe!
I never knew.
The fuck? We go burn. What's that? We go burn.
Oh my god. It's starting.
Chickens are known to be aggressive but can become quite unhinged when the mass printing of currency devalues their chicken savings. All right, well, no more chickens. That was weird. Yeah, so that was from Chicken City. So no live feed, so we had to improvise. And I said, oh yeah, I think I remember this. But so yeah, AI writing. That's what's going to happen, folks. And that was 2 years ago. So, AI is getting a little better. And you're going to start seeing more, like, they're probably going to be writing movie scripts and whatnot. Because, it's just happening that way now. Did you guys see, I guess it was Snow White. Snow White came out this weekend, and apparently it's not. Apparently the dwarves are like kind of like they're supposed to have real looking faces, but they're on kind of like these CGI cartoon bodies. It's wild. It is. It's crazy. Kiwi Corner, good to see you. How are you? Fixing a lot of air traffic controllers doesn't help the safety of air flight. Firing a lot of air traffic. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how Trump took office and then all these planes started crashing. What happened? What is he like? Did Biden take all the air traffic controllers with him when he left? He's like, hey, come with me. I'll take you to freedom. Come on, up. That's poop. That's poop. So, anywho, we have more stuff. Maybe. I think we do. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff. This is, so of course that was Chicken City. So our next item up for bids is, we did some rock trivia a little while back, and this is Tim from Kicking Harold, I guess is the name of the band he's in. He looks like a rocker himself, but he kind of reminds me a little bit of my buddy Captain Peon. So my parents who visit me twice a year are scared to fly these days. I would be scared too. So Gal Gadot is Maleficent, and now she has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yeah, a lot of Zionists do, man. All right, so We're going to try and stop this before we get to the answer. So just listen to this little trivia for you, and we'll give you the answer in just a second.
And with 10 albums and 10 years of hard work behind them, finally broke huge. And then they disappeared. The first single off their 10th album hit radio like a wildfire. It went to #1 with the 2 follow-up singles making their album a huge smash. I can remember kids in junior high singing this song as they walked down the hall. They suddenly found themselves on tour with the Rolling Stones. They were headlining arenas with U2 opening, and unbelievably, after all this time, they were one of the biggest pop rock groups in the country. Everything seemed great from the outside, but it was not.
All right. Have you guys figured out who this is yet?
The band had been a blues and R&B group all through the 70s, and now they were a big pop rock group, and the singer was not digging it.
So they were a big rhythm and blues band in the 70s, and all of a sudden they became pop rock phenoms. Anybody want to give a guess to that? Anybody? I know there's a delay of like maybe 30 seconds or something like that. So I'll give you just a second. This actually surprised me a little bit.
When their charismatic star lead frontman found out that the band was planning to go more synth pop on the follow-up, Peter Wolf of J. Giles quit and the band never recovered.
Yeah. So I remember that too. I remember when Peter Wolf quit the band. Jay Giles was huge back then, right? Centerfold, freeze frame. Man, it was some wild shit. Man, Smash Mouth wasn't in the 80s. Peon, come on. See, Prop, if you hadn't been doing your stupid forehead jokes, you would know that it was the Jay Giles band. See, but you're stuck in this forehead joke bit. You're kind of like the king of comedy, where you're Robert De Niro that's trying to get on the show. Yeah. So yeah. No, you're too. That's because you're too busy doing dumb forehead jokes. See, you need to listen to things in life instead of just listening to your dumb jokes. There you go. Well, that was fun. Yeah, Jay Giles band was huge when I was a kid. They always blasted that on the radio. Although one of my favorite songs, I don't know if it was a hit or not, but "Rage in the Cage." I always liked that song. It started off with that harmonica. There's a rage in the cage. There's a rage in the cage. Welcome back, Mariana. You will listen to way more music than me. Dude, I was a rock DJ. You're a guy who lives in a tent. Fuck off. So silly. I like this guy. He's one of my favorite. He's grown on me with his dad impressions. This guy from Charlie Barron's from Wisconsin. He's very funny, at least to me. If he's not funny to you, I'm sorry, but anyway. So he's doing different types of people who text. There's different kinds of people who text, if you didn't know that.
How do I make these damn words bigger? Okay, there we go.
This is every dad.
Uh-huh. And good.
The ghoster.
Join the club. Hey, what up? So I was thinking, what if we don't do that? Cool?
Paragraph composer. That's me. I'll tell you a fucking novel. And then... Speed responder.
Hey, honey, how are you? It's Mom, period. I know it's only March, but I was thinking about Thanksgiving. Also, Christmas Eve. Also, not to put this on you, but it might be Nana's last Christmas. Frowny face. Oh, it doesn't do frowny. Oh, it did do frowny face. That's so good. Oh, now it's doing it. Oh, no, back. Okay, bye. Oh, what a drag.
The gift guy.
See here.
My grandpa's in the hospital.
I like that. All right, time to ruin another group chat. Who wants to see a low-res video?
Wow. Android users. Come on. There's good cameras on Androids. Look, some people are iPhone snobs. I'm not down with any kind of tech snob like that. It's like, okay, you like iPhone, that's fine. If you like Android, that's fine. As long as the shit works. That's all that matters. So, hang on just a second here. Okay, sorry. All right. Had to double check something there. I don't really like calling people. Texting. I'm not good at texting. My thumbs are too fat and it always autocorrects. It always does. Just don't get caught using Hawaii. How do you say that? Is it Hawaii? Prefer Android. iPhones don't have the game Snake, which is down. I know Snake was a God damn it. Nokia. Snake was on the Nokia phones. I mean, I had the little Nokia brick that was about yay big and had the what was it, LCD screen. Oh my goodness, those things were so much fun. But that was so long ago, and you can imagine people back then, like when the first cell phones came out, and they looked like these huge like military walkie-talkies from like World War II. I think there was that 80s show that was only on for like maybe a few episodes. It's not a very good show, but the guy's on the cell phone. He goes, "Yeah, it only cost $8 a minute." What's up, Steve? Good to see you, my friend. Hope everything's doing well for you. But yeah, man. Oh, the Razor. Remember the Razor phones? They were like I always wanted one of those. They were like nice and wide, but they were real thin when you closed them. So good. But now it's like, yeah, I like the Androids because it still has the headphone jacks in them. I know I guess the Samsungs don't have those anymore, right? Samsungs don't have the headphone jacks. I mean, yeah, I understand there are people using wireless headphones, but what if your wireless headphones die or something and all you got is your cable headphones? See, Android still, like I have Motorola is my phones. I've been using Motorola phones last 2 or 3 phones, I guess, and they all have, and it's, as long as they always have the thing with the micro SD card in there where you can like put like 128 gig of extra storage in there. I'm not promoting Android. I'm just saying it's, I've never had an iPhone before, but it just seems to, and I'm sure that back in the day, the tech was really good on it, but it's so proprietary. All their stuff is, all of Mac's stuff. It's just like, you try to get it fixed, you got to take it to Mac. You could take it to a third party. Some of them will fix it, but there's usually some sort of hassle trying to find parts and stuff like that. What else? Oh yeah. So, the texting is just, a lot of times me and my older friends, I say my older friends, people 40 and up, we'll be texting each other and just, fuck it. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I didn't want to text that whole shit out, so I'm calling you. We just get frustrated and quit. What if the wireless headphones radiate your brain and fry your pineal gland? You know? Well, I think the fluoride in the water probably calcified everybody's pineal gland. That's why we can't use our third eyes yet. Till we, you know, the Chinese are curing everything. They should cure pineal gland decalcification, if that's even a thing. I'm hoping that's the case. What else we got here? So this is this next broad. I love this chick. Stanzi Potenza, I guess is her name. I'm not quite sure. I've never heard of her before till this year, or maybe early last year. But she's funny. She's a funny comedian. Check her out on all these are on the YouTube that I'm showing you here. So this is she's doing Godzilla in Boston, because Boston, you know, they're fucking psychopaths up there.
Hey, so I'm gonna hold on one second. What the f going on here? What the fuck? I'm gonna have to call you back. There's like a giant monster in the middle of Boston. I don't know. It's like a big lizard. I'll call you back. The f is this bullshit? Some lizard. It just stomped all over downtown crossing. Okay, well, can you stomp over Faneuil Hall next? The foot traffic there is terrible. Yeah, stomp on the Tam too. And that Divines, they banned me from coming back. What'd you expect? Did you think we'd be running and screaming like a bunch of pussies? Give me a break. This is our city, you dumb slippery bitch. And we all back down without a fight. You're nothing more than like a roided up Geico lizard. It's a gecko, not a lizard. A gecko is a lizard, dipshit. Fucking idiot. Hey, go fuck yourself. Yeah, fuck you. Anyway,
fuck you.
We're not scared of you, pal. So go ahead and stomp around and breathe your fire, whatever the it is that you do. But let me make myself perfectly clear. If you stomp on the Boston public market, my wife is gonna lose her mind. And I'm gonna have to beat you to death with a hammer. Do you understand what I'm saying, Dragon Tales? Yep, he just swam back into the harbor like a queer.
Like a fucking queer. Those racist, homophobic people in Boston. May the Celtics never win another championship, or New England. Bambi meets Godzilla was better. It was shorter, I think. It may not have been shorter. There was a lot of build up to that. That's the one with the Monty Python foot stomps on everybody. So how's everybody doing tonight, man? Saturday night. I know we do this show to kind of get your mind off of things during the week, and I think things have been particularly nerve-wracking with the news and whatnot that's going on. So so hopefully we can watch some dumb videos and enjoy ourselves. But we try to do some learning on this channel too. We try to help you get your learn on. I don't know if people say that anymore. Get your whatever on. But I still do, because I'm stuck in certain patterns of speech like that. So there's this cool frog. I don't know where this is. I don't know where this frog comes from. But this frog has managed to come up with invisibility, which I think is really, really cool. So check this out. This is this frog is, what is this frog called? This is from Noriega Duma. This is the glass frog.
But even one move would reveal his presence.
Shit.
A keen-eyed parrot snake. A frog hunting specialist. Once it's locked on to a target, it rarely goes hungry. The frog must escape, but he doesn't run away. He sits tight and does something magical. He packs 90% of his blood cells into his liver, hiding them away, and starts to become transparent.
I hide 90% of my liquor in my liver because I'm good like that.
This is dick crazy.
Sometimes. All right, let's watch.
But then he shrinks many of his organs to a third of their original size. so he all but disappears.
What about his eyeballs? You can't do nothing about his eyeballs, I guess. Look at this snake.
But
delicious.
even one move
yeah.
would reveal his presence.
Don't poop.
He must stay still. The snake moves on.
Look at that.
He's one of the only animals on Earth that can disappear like this. No wonder he's known as a glass frog.
A glass frog. I can disappear. I gotta get the fuck out bag packed, ready to go. I watched that movie Heat. He said, what did he say? Do not get yourself in a situation that you can't get out of in 90 seconds or less. Good advice, especially today, because, you know, Popo be cray. So we can get the image of that frog's liver. We can all drink forever. I know, right? The magic liver. I know, that's pretty crazy, right? So he managed to put all his shit in one place, and then he's like shrinks his organs. That's wild. That's some wild kingdom shit, man. Fuck that. But if you're a drinker, you're fucked. That snake's gonna be like, I smell you. I fucking smell you, dude. But that's animals for you, man. Animals are we find out so many new things about animals and what they can do, and you know, a lot of times we try to use certain insects or animals or whatever that have these like health, you know, that can help cure diseases and stuff like that. Hang on just a second. Thank you. So I like dogs. I don't know if you like dogs or not, but I love dogs. I love the puppers. I love a lot of animals, but dogs are just like, they just give you love unconditionally. Cats are just like, dude, feed me, and maybe you live to see tomorrow. But I like these dogs. I think dogs actually listen. They not only respond to, like, you know, the conditioning, like you call their name enough times, then they think, oh, well, that must be fucking me. You know, he's calling me. So, you know, I think these dogs know what's up. So let's check these out.
What face you make when you see a girl walk in the house with a stank booty?
Smile, Bill. Smile.
Found it.
Don't touch her. She's not yours to touch. No! No! No!
This is my new carpet. It's new! Come on, man!
That dog said, fuck your carpet.
No! Y'all are sisters. Stop fucking making out.
That's some country dogs right there.
Who did that? Is that you?
I need to take a shower. Thank you.
You do it. Really? And then why? Oh my gosh.
My favorite's the one at the end.
Bacon, get off the couch.
No, you're not getting dinner. You was bad.
Did you call me bitch? Yeah. Why?
Did you call me bitch? Yeah. Why'd you do it? I don't know. Good stuff. Yeah, I miss. I grew up on I grew up on the farm, and it was a lovely time. With all the animals we had dogs and cats and all kinds of stuff like that. And
your mom looks like a dog.
No, stop it. The dogs knew when it was time to eat, and they knew when it was time to hump. And Everybody Humpty Hump. Kiwi, I know, right? But it's like I'm one of these people. It's like I gotta have a yard for the puppers, right? You know. If a glass frog disappears on a leaf, what does an ass frog do? Oh my.
I'm just your kind of asshole.
Yeah, that's what he says. He says, I'm just your kind of asshole. Ranch life, a boy and his dog get time. I know, right? I mean, I've lived, like, for the last 20 years or so, I've lived, like, in big cities, and I've enjoyed most of the times that I was there. But, man, having a pup, like, we had, the dogs would have, like, 6 or 8 puppies, right? And then you do the puppy pile on, so you just lay back and just let the dogs, just like the puppies, just flow all over you. Like there's just nothing. All you hear is, and then like puppy tongues and noses, and you're just like, hey. The puppy pylon is so nice. It's so good. I think that's, unless you're allergic to dogs, I think that would be a good therapy for people, you know? So one of our staples here on the old show is the Solidjj. And I love the Solidjj cartoons because it brings me back to when I was a kid and watched Saturday morning cartoons and the Super Friends. And they totally just take this. They do this with Marvel too, but they totally just fuck up the Super Friends. I love it. So this week's episode is Batman. It says he's human, but is he really human? The gang doesn't seem to think so.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, that's the story. Now, I took down Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, that's great, Bruce. I think we've all fought in Solomon Grundy.
Well, as a normal human being, you did.
You know I'm a human too, right?
Well, Hal Jordan's a human, but the Green Lantern, that's just not the same thing.
Oh, really?
No powers, no nothing. Just a peak of human condition.
Do you even really still believe that?
What do you mean?
Like, with all the things you've been able to do, would you really still consider yourself a normal human being?
I'm not following.
Look, it's been fun picking on you for being the one guy without any superpowers, but the whole just a human thing has started to lose some steam with all the Looney Tunes logic you've been exhibiting lately.
Such as?
Well, there was a time you fell out of fucking orbit with no parachute and just walked it off. There was a time that you knocked out the reverse flash as he was running at you at the literal speed of light. I mean, Jesus, man, every day you're getting hit with the same kind of force we superhumans contend with, then just get right back up. We can't be in the same realm of durability. I'm the man of steel. You're the man of very breakable bones.
Ah, come on. I've gotten hurt pretty badly in the past.
Yeah, back in the day, but even then you couldn't do half the shit you're doing now.
Peak human condition and years of training. What more can I say?
Batman, there are rockets that have a hard time getting down from space. What fighting technique did you learn in Tibet that taught you how to fight burning up in the atmosphere?
Well, actually, it was Haitian.
Look, we're all superheroes, all right? We get away with a bunch of shit on the regular, but maybe we just retire parading how you're a human after all these things, because I think at some point we're well past that.
Yeah, but I'm still just a regular human.
You're serious?
Literally anyone can do what I do with the time, energy, patience, discipline, and a lot of money. Like an insane amount of money. Like more than you can count on your hands, which should have been a given, but like way more than you can count on your hands. Oh, you know what this is? This is just you guys being upset that an average Joe like myself gets stand up to the election.
What do you mean average? Were you listening at all?
You
want to talk about average Joe? How about Green Arrow? You think he's capable of doing half the shit you've done?
No. You know, Green Arrow is like mid-tier human condition. You gotta be a little bit higher to get to
You have
that
a
point.
human tier system?
Yeah, so he put all the points into the bow and arrow shit, where I'm kind of more of an even spread kind of human.
Man, you can bench 1,000 pounds. You are not a human being.
And you know why I can do that?
Oh, why? Because you're
I'm
Batman?
really good at what I do.
All right.
And that's because I'm Batman.
I want a DNA test. I want a fucking DNA test.
You know what you're gonna find? I'm 99% human, 1% money.
You're 1% money?
You wouldn't do a DNA test. Those would be the numbers that you came back with.
What does that even mean?
It means what it means.
Wait, are you being serious?
I would never joke about that.
If your DNA structure
1%
is
money.
99% human and 1% like the concept of currency, money.
How would you even achieve that?
Yeah, the technology's there. Anything's possible with the right time and money. And again, finger counting, don't even waste your time. Not even gonna work.
Batman, if you really are just a normal human being, Aren't you even just a little bit concerned about whether all the wear and tear on your body eventually catches up with you?
Listen, I am in peak human condition. Well, what that means is I have pushed the human form to near absolute perfection. I am an example to all others that it doesn't take superpowers to make a difference. That anyone willing to push themselves to greatness can achieve that greatness and surpass even that. I am at my absolute prime and am still getting better and better. I'm gonna live forever.
He had a stroke.
Oh,
I mean, that's pretty human.
Yeah,
no,
pretty
he's got us there. It's a room full of heroes, and I've just noticed that none of us are doing anything here. Yeah,
You're
it's
right,
weird,
yeah,
but none of us are doing anything.
we're just kind of sitting here.
And we should probably bring him to a hospital or something, right?
Yep.
Solidjj on your local YouTubes. Check him out. Like, share, and subscribe. Fun stuff, especially if you're into the old school cartoons like that. I think they do like Naruto. They do other stuff too. I don't understand Naruto. I don't hate on it. I just don't understand it. So, so yeah, like in recent movies, yeah, Batman is just like, dude, what's up? Why? How are you taking these hits like that? 1% and Batman can do that. Elon must be. I know, right? He's got all the money and he can't do shit. All he can do is buy people with ideas. He buys their ideas and then he casts the people who actually invented this shit aside. And then, of course, it all just turns to shit. It's kind of like a reverse Midas touch, you know? Yeah, I'm all about some social justice. And when I mean social justice, I mean Karens getting their ass handed to them, but not physically, right? It's just if you can emotionally or psychologically torture a Karen, delicious, right? Part of this complete breakfast. So I'm not quite sure where this place is, but this is a Karen trying to get at some, and she wants to see the manager because, you know, they always do.
The manager. Yes. I'm trying to understand why you all are so incompetent.
Why are you so incompetent?
That's a
wild place to start. Nah, that is why don't we start?
A wild place to start is my lunch not being correct.
Okay, that's good. There are far worse things. What? Okay, so let me know. Tell me the lore of where we went wrong because it feels like I feel like we ruined your whole life. What happened? Let me know what happened.
Yeah, and I feel like you're just being like a smart aleck.
What are you doing? She's pulling out the phone. Oh, I love this song. Dude, record me. What do you want me to say in your video? Is it gonna go viral? I can't wait. What should I say? No, we refuse to serve you corporate.
Yes.
This is ours. How's that?
Franchise.
Franchise. This is ours.
Oh my god.
This is ours. I designed the logo.
I don't even know how you're in business.
Because it tastes good.
But you don't get the order.
Because
right.
what did you get? How do we do it wrong?
I ordered cheese fries, not ranch fries.
So you got cheese and ranch?
No, I got no cheese.
What did the authorities say?
What did the authorities say? Oh my, the tragedy! You didn't get cheese! Oh, what did the authorities... That's my favorite part. What did the authorities say? So yeah, she's trying to get these people in trouble. And it's like, no, they own the joint. When you complain to the management, you're basically complaining to the owner. Good stuff there. It's like Twizzlers. It makes mouths happy. When you get that. We got a little more justice. A little bit more later, one of the videos talks about salary versus hourly wages, and that's good. Your DoorDash driver is named Latoris. No way. Kate says, I love Karen videos. One of my friends is a comedian, and his 7-year-old daughter does a comedian Karen act on choking hazards in food. Delightful. Yeah, I just hate to see people, you know, I've worked in blue collar jobs before. I've worked like fast food. I've worked all kinds of jobs like that. And you know what, you know, you go in and complain about some shit that it really is just you just being kind of a dick. It just don't even do that. Come on. Don't be like that. I know you guys aren't, but you know people who are like that. And you kind of have to go, just cool your jets, right? And I always say, when I worked as a manager or something, or some sort of supervisor, I always told people, like, look, people are going to come in and they're going to bring their problems in, and they're going to take them out on you because they know you can't fight back. So when I worked at Borders Books in Hollywood, I was usually one of the managers who closed, right? So we get all kinds of people that would come in there. And, of course, we always get the people who come in with coupons that are expired. And what they didn't realize, we had to scan the coupons. And if it was out of date, it wouldn't scan. And so they would say, well, you can manually override that. And so I always told the people, the cashiers, I said, look, if you get somebody like that, don't just say, hey, hang on a second. I'll let you talk to the manager and he'll explain things. You just be nice. You get me on the phone, you call me, and I come over there, and you know they would say, well, this coupon, I want to use this coupon, you know, and you say, well, this was like you drew this, you made this on an Etch-a-Sketch. This coupon is from 1974, ma'am. This is the 21st century, and they would just get so mad, and sure enough, they'd call corporate. And I give them the card. I said, this is the corporate number. Here you go. You can call corporate. But we're not going to honor your fucking coupon because you're a cunt. And, you know, you're probably going to go to hell when you die. And they didn't like that. But, you know, it was like one of these deals that was like, I kind of wanted to get fired, but I never did. Never got fired. I got fired for stupid shit, but I never got fired for that. So there's hope in this world. There's a little bit of hope. I like this lady. We haven't had her on here in a while, but her name is what is it? That was JC News Now was the one who did the Karen manager thing. So this is Ellie Cordova. She's a real sweetheart, and she does like these clever little videos, and she does like some rapping too, I think. So not Christmas rapping, but like, you know, a little beatbox, a little Scooby-Doo, a little what, a little wiggity. So this is her talking about the plate tectonics and how intimate they can be.
Oh, I'm just gonna sneak right past you here. Wait. Are you the Pacific Plate? Yeah. Like largest plate in the world, Ring of Fire, Hawaiian hotspot, that's you? That's me. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm bumping into you in the crust. It was bound to happen at some point. No, your work on the seafloor is legendary. Those old, gaping, scar-like trenches and gnarly ridges. Okay, your face is basically a museum. Wow. But hey, I'm no youthful slab myself with these Appalachian wrinkles, and between you and me, I've got a nasty bout of volcanism right now. I catch your drift. North American Plate, by the way. Oh yeah, weren't you in like a super group at some point? What were you guys called? Like Pangea? Yeah, we were pretty huge back in the day. Broke up a couple 100 million years ago, though, to explore our own projects. Huh. You know, I have to say, you're pretty interesting for a continental plate. Are you trying to be seductive right now? I'm on my way up north. I'm kind of in a hurry, actually. But I might have a few million years for a transformative brush with a stranger. And where would be the fault in that?
Where would the fault be in that? W-U-M-P. W-U-M-P. But that's what happens when bodies start slapping from doing the wild thing. Tone Loc taught us that in the 90s. She's one of my future ex-wives, Rick. I'm telling you. Like Kate's Kate's one of my future ex-wives, although she's got an open relationship, so I don't know how that works out. But she'll find a way to divorce me. Good story about coupons at Borders. I know, right? Well, yeah. We had some weird, wild-ass people that would come into Borders. There's always those that destroyed the bathroom one way or another, and you had people that would just like, I told you the time I was opening, and we have like a morning meeting, right? And it was at the other end of the store, and apparently somebody in the cafe left one of the doors open while they were getting a delivery, right? This was right before we were about to open for the day. And I'm at this meeting, and I kind of look behind me, and I look down at the other side, and I see coming in this guy, and he's wearing a bathrobe. And I think that's the only thing he's wearing. And he has this stuffed squirrel, right? This taxidermied squirrel, and with a half smoked cigarette sticking out of the squirrel's mouth. And I walked up to him and I said, I don't even know where to start. First off, we're not open. Second, we kind of have to wear some form of pants beside the tighty whities underneath the robe, and no animals, dead or alive. Fang man. Hellos to you too. Yeah, so Hollywood was a weird place. Saw a guy take a dump in front of the Wells Fargo ATM over there. Saw Kato Caitlin. That was the night of threes. It was Sally Struthers, Getty Watanabe, the guy from Gung Ho, and I guess and then Kato Caitlin. That was wild. From the OJ days back in the 90s. We have more it might have been. I mean, there was like apartments above the store, but I don't think that's where this guy was coming from somewhere else. And I don't mean Earth. I mean, he probably came from another dimension. Yeah. That's right. Glorious, what is it? Stidham, what was his name? Mike Sticks. I can't remember the last name, but yeah. She's the won't you please help lady. That's like, for $50 a day, you can feed, little Haji. That's when Sam Kinison made the joke. Well, you're just 5 feet away. Why don't you just give him your sandwich you packed for the day, huh, Bob? We have deserts in America. We don't live in them, asshole. Yeah, that was we saw her that was at the Dresden. That's right. Peon was there. The night of threes. Saw Ralph Macchio there at the Dresden too one night too, I think. I don't know if he was there with what's his name? The guy from Karate Kid. The one they're in Cobra Kai now. That guy, what's his name? Billy Stimdick. What's his name? Ernie? Bob? I can't remember. We got more animals doing crazy shit. I like smart animals. Animals that are smart, like that frog. So we got another smart animal here. This is a bird. This let's see here. So this is from where is this? Factol, Factol on YouTube. And this is called the Penduline tin bird. This is really interesting. So check this out.
Did you know? When a snake finds bird eggs, it swallows them without a second thought. But there's this one clever bird that completely outsmarts snakes. It's called penduline tin. This bird builds its nest dangling from tree branches, way out of reach for most predators. Genius, right? But wait, here's where it gets even crazier. Even if a snake somehow manages to slither its way to the nest, guess what? It finds nothing. No eggs. Why? Because this bird has a brilliant trick up its sleeve. The nest isn't just a simple home. It's got 2 rooms. The first room is like a decoy, completely empty and always open. The snake thinks it's hit the jackpot but gets played. But here's the twist. There's a secret second room that's cleverly hidden. And that's where the bird keeps its precious eggs and babies, completely safe from predators.
It's like a speakeasy. Like the bird is like got it's like a front, right? Like there's the front room and the snake looks around there. The snake's like the cops, right? The snake looks around there and they're like, ain't no fucking eggs in here. And then he goes away, but the real shit is in the back. It's Stim Dick. I can't Seltzer. What's the guy's last name? I don't want to look up shit. I don't want to investigate. Yeah, I think that's the thing. You have to it's got a basement. These animals are like, you know what? I'm tired of you fucking eating my kids. You know, like that owl last week, right? That falcon came in and fucked with their kids. She's like, no. She took off her earrings. She said, oh my shit. And then she went there and she waited till nighttime and then took her kids and made that falcon look like a bitch. But that's pretty cool. It's like, okay, snakes keep eating my eggs. Let me make this fake room in front of the nest. Animals are much smarter than people. Yeah, right. It was a fucking panic room. Yeah. It's like, yeah. Or it's like a fake room, right? You know, you have the business, the legit business in front, but you know, you go through the secret door and that's where people are like, you know, that's where the casino and shit is back there. So, this has started to become a regular bit on here. This is from who is this from? G Plus Animation. So it has Veronica and her manager. So in this week's episode, her manager is trying to convince her to go salary, right? But check this out.
Hey, Veronica.
Hey.
I have some good news for you.
Good news? You gonna stop asking me for my seconds?
Haha, very funny. No, we actually decided to bump your pay and we're going to be placing you as a salaried employee instead of hourly.
Yeah.
What's the catch?
There's really no catch. The only thing is that salaried employees work typically an average of about 60 hours a week just because of like the on-call schedule and all that. But other than that, there's really no catch.
So you want me to work more hours for less money?
Less money? Girl, didn't you just hear me say I'm giving you a raise to $85,000? That's a $15,000 pay bump.
Right. But if you break it down, if I'm getting paid my current salary, which is $33 an hour, I make about $70,000 a year. With your raise at $85,000 a year divided by 3,160 hours, which is what 60 hours a week comes out to, I'm getting paid $27-ish an hour. So you want me to take a $6 pay cut and work more hours? No, thank you. I'll stay hourly.
Veronica, I'm confused. There's a sort of prestige that comes with being a salaried employee. I thought you'd be excited.
Prestige is a code word for more work, and no, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Right? I've heard that before, too. Yeah, go salary, man. You know, you don't have to punch in. You have to punch out. But, yeah, you end up losing money a lot of times. So you have, before somebody, let's say if you are an hourly employee somewhere and your boss wants to make you salary. Do the math. They said, well, what's the raise going to be? And if the raise is just, you're making the same money or less and you're working more hours. Hey, Yona, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Work harder and faster for less, slave. Exactly. Fuck the Protestant work ethic. Well, there's no advantage to it anymore. There's no gold watch. Nobody's staying with companies for like 30, 40, 50 years anymore, right? A lot of these unions, I like the concept of unions, but a lot of these unions have been weakened by poor leadership. And, so you have to do the math. So somebody, if you're working full time, hourly wage, and somebody says, okay, we're going to make you salary, just assume it's going to be 60 hours. So an extra 20 hours a week. Probably an extra 20 hours a week that you can't deal with. The 40 is pushing it at this point, right? Corbeck, what's up? Oh, you got a pen last year? Whoa. Yeah. You give them your heart, they gave you a pen. I know, right? Fuck titles. That's it, the prestige. See, and I think these managers, like these middle managers, are starting to figure this shit out, that, the regular line of bullshit that we give our employees, they're starting to figure it out. They get on the interwebs and other people share their stories. It's the same way. That the same stories, right? My UFCW Local 204, I was a member of for 20 years, had a great president, but corrupt business agents. Yeah, there's always fuckery in the mix, right? Yeah, exactly. People think of you what they pay you. That's why I keep telling people, it's like, we gotta get out in the streets, man. We're not gonna see any change through, saying please and pretty please with sugar on top and all that bullshit. Shit's not going to work any fucking more. You can't go into a place, maybe a mom and pop, but like a corporate place, you can't go into an office to your manager and say, hey, I've been working pretty hard. I've learned a lot of information more to help me on the job, and I feel like, I probably could use a bump in pay, right? Because a lot of times they'll just say, well, we have reviews. We have reviews at the end of the year, and, you're going to get your cost of living bump, which is like 0.2% or some bullshit. It's not even close to the cost of living. And then you got to sit there, and they sit there with another manager, because I got to have two people in the room, a witness. And then they tell you, well, you're going to get like a 50-cent raise. And you're just like, workers are not treated the way they should be treated. And they send a lot of these jobs overseas. And Trump's doing this dumb shit with the tariffs, thinking, oh, we've learned our lesson. We can't send shit over. We can't get work overseas. So let's hire locally and pay more and cut into our bottom line. They're not going to do that shit. These are the same motherfuckers who take corporate welfare and buy their own stocks, and artificially inflate the value of their companies. They're playing these fucking games, man. It's about time we played some games, games involving guillotines. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's I don't know. I like what is it? What are they again? G+ animation. Because they're always spot on with the fuckery that these managers try to do. And usually these managers are being pressed by the GM, and the GM's being pressed by the district manager, all this shit. Yeah, mandatory meetings. If it's mandatory, that pay better be mandatory. Fuck yeah. When McDonald's promised a nickel raise, they kept procrastinating before I walked out on them when I was a poor college student at East Carolina University. A nickel raise? Yeah, speaking of Borders, the stores, they were great, but the CEO was always just shit. I think I got like a 17-cent raise or something, and my manager was just like, "Happy birthday to you." And then they went off and cried somewhere. We got a next video here. Many of you know who Mel Blanc is. Famous voice actor. All the Bugs Bunny cartoons, a lot of other characters that he's voiced. I did not know this about him. What are you doing? Why are you 5 seconds ahead? You're the devil. Yeah, so I didn't know he was in a coma at one point, but apparently he was. So this is our buddy with a nice mustache there at Morbid. What is this? Morbid. Oh, it's Conspiracy. Conspiracy is the guy. That's his channel on the YouTubes. This is about Mel Blanc in his coma.
Morbid Facts, Part 561. Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny and many more, started smoking at age 9 and changed his name from Blanc to Blanc after a teacher told him he would amount to nothing
Smoking
just like
at
his name. He
years
was
old.
once involved in a head-on collision at a Sunset Boulevard intersection known as Dead Man's Curve, a spot notorious for accidents. The crash resulted in a 2-week coma, and he was completely non-responsive until a doctor decided to ask him, "How are you feeling today, Bugs Bunny?" Blanc then responded to him in the voice of Bugs, and thus woke up from the coma. This also happened in the middle of production for season 1 of The Flintstones, for which Blanc was the voice of Barney Rubble. So during his stay in the hospital, the other actors would crowd around his hospital bed to record their lines. Around 40 episodes of The Flintstones were recorded in this manner. After the legendary voice actor died from heart disease and emphysema in 1989, his tombstone read, "That's all, folks."
I guess they couldn't spell. Oh, fuck. I didn't know that. So they recorded like this. So wait, did they record him doing Barney Rubble while he was still in the coma? That's talent. The man literally did it in his sleep. A nickel bag will raise you. Nickelback raise. Ew. Did you hear about the Egyptian pyramid discovery the other day about that could be technology most probably buried? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think Kevin over there at Black Bear News had that. There's like all kinds of shit buried. They used LiDAR or something to look under there, and there's like it goes down like 2 miles or some shit. I tell you, man, they're saying I've heard some things about the pyramids, how the Egyptians found the pyramids. They didn't build the pyramids, and that they were actually like giant like power generators with the gold capstones, so it would just like shoot this electricity into the ionosphere like the Wardenclyffe Tower that Tesla had in New York. Crazy. I wish we could, if I could go back in time, obviously I'd get lotto numbers, but I would go back to find out what the fuck, who built these fucking pyramids. I gotta know this shit. So coming up next on our top 100 here, we have, who is this gentleman here? The Sambuca, I think is his name on YouTube, Sambucha. And these are names that used to be insults, right? So these are names that used to be insults. Fun fact, yeah, the harp of Egypt. Yeah, the OG harp, man. That's what I told Kevin the other day. So my name, Warren, is actually, it's it's also it's an area where they breed rabbits. So rabbits fucking is what my name, Warren, is. Yeah, so that's always nice. So I end up calling myself Bob a lot of times. So these are names that used to be insults. Ready, go.
Here are some names that used to be insults, so let's see if you have any of these. So the name Cameron used to describe somebody with a misshapen head, and the name Calvin stems from the French word chauve, which means bald or little bald one. Calling a woman Claudia used to imply they were lame or crippled, as that's the Latin root of it, and the name Tristan was used to pity somebody who's weak and depressed, as Triste means sad in Latin. If your last name is Smith, it implied you came from a family of blacksmiths and hence weren't in the upper class, and if your last name was Bauer or Baker, you were thought to be a lower class peasant. The name Kennedy means ugly head in Gaelic and was used to call somebody very ugly, while if your name was Portia, which means pig in Latin, you were therefore insulted as a pig. Pratt means idiot in Old English, so the surname was not positively viewed by people. But finally, if your last name is Doolittle, you would have been laughed at for basically all of human history, up until very recently when the Doolittles started doing a lot. That was pretty bad.
That was bad. I know, right? Doolittle. Yeah, so I found this today. I was like, wow, that's pretty. Yeah, names used to be kind of fucked up. So Uncle's warrior name is Rabbit's Fucking, and his tomahawk also dispenses lube. Yeah, they probably do. What about Gaylord? What the hell?
Who the fuck said that?
What about Suk Madik? That's a terrible name. Bob Handjob. It's Prussian. Yeah, I names change over the years. A lot of people that they'd have Mick or like MC in front of their name, and then they dropped that. One Doolittle even became a doctor. Oh, I was waiting for that. So Coke and Pepsi, I know, king of segue. Coke and Pepsi have been going at it for a while, and now they got some new shit going on, some sort of thing that's kind of whatever. So this is, where is this from? This is from the MASH community, not the TV show. It's just regular MASH, no asterisks in between the letters. Sorry. This is Pepsi versus Coke, but with a twist. Off cap.
Coca-Cola challenged Pepsi by stacking an upside-down pyramid of bottles, all balanced on a single Coke can. In response, Pepsi came up with a clever animation.
Pepsi! Brother! Help me!
Mentos.
Long live the king.
Coke Zero. That's pretty clever. They're still corporate tools, and they're part of the oligarchy, so fuck them. But at least that was entertaining for a few minutes. The Gaylord Sartain. There was Gaylord Sartain on Hee Haw. Leave to a Gaylord to close Opryland. I thought they just renamed it. Didn't they rename Opryland, or is it actually closed? The Grand Ole Opry? Coke is best paired with whores. Well, it is a Coke and a smile, so, that's...
And that's why I'm crazy as fuck!
Yeah, that's probably a thing.
Do you have hair in your special place?
No! Stop it. What happened? Oh, the Opry Grand Ole Opry is still open, but the Opryland amusement park was closed. Oh. Kind of like Six Flags down in New Orleans, right? So Six Flags in New Orleans, once Katrina hit, they said, fuck it, we're not even going to reopen it. And yeah, and now it's just like this creepy haunted carnival that the Scooby Gang is probably solving mysteries at. Coke and Sideways Smile. I got one more. You've probably seen this before, but these are actors who were stupid or did not have the foresight to see that some of these cats they were like super popular anyway, and they didn't really affect their careers, but some of them were like, well, wait a minute, this might actually help me. So this is from BAM, BAAM. All of these on the YouTubes. If I can get this set up here today, thank you. So this is 10 actors who turned down iconic roles for stupid reasons. Like I said, you may have heard some of these, but maybe not. Check it out.
10 actors who turned down iconic roles for stupid reasons. 10. Russell Crowe turned down Wolverine in X-Men because he thought the character was a wolf man and didn't want to be typecast after playing Maximus in Gladiator. 9. Mark Wahlberg rejected Donnie Darko after the director refused his odd request to play the character with a lisp. 8. Olivia Munn declined the role of Vanessa in Deadpool because she didn't want to be eye candy, but ironically ended up playing a similarly physical role in X-Men, Apocalypse. 7. Will Smith turned down Django Unchained because he wanted Django to be the movie's main lead, which he felt wasn't the case. 6. Sean Connery declined the roles of Morpheus in The Matrix and Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings because he didn't understand the scripts, missing out on massive paydays. 5. James Purefoy quit V for Vendetta after 6 weeks of filming because he was uncomfortable wearing a mask the entire time, leading to his replacement by Hugo Weaving. 4. Tom Cruise passed on The Shawshank Redemption because he was hesitant about working with first-time director Frank Darabont. 3. Tim Roth refused the role of Severus Snape in Harry Potter because he didn't want to commit to a long franchise, opting instead for Planet of the Apes. 2. Christina Applegate turned down Legally Blonde out of fear of being typecast after her role as Kelly Bundy in Married with Children. 1. Ralph Macchio misunderstood the pitch for Back to the Future and thought it was about a kid, a car, and plutonium pills, leading him to turn down the role of Marty McFly.
Plutonium pills. There's another guy who was supposed to be what's his name? This is a ginger guy. I can't believe I can't remember any of these names. Fuck. But yeah, there was a guy that was supposed to. Who is that? Who was the original Back to the Future actor? What is his name? Eric Stoltz. Yeah, Eric Stoltz was supposed to be it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they booted him or if he quit and then Michael J. Fox. Man. But Ralph Macchio could have been two of the biggest movies in the 80s. Back to the he could have been he was in Karate Kid, obviously, and then he could have been in Back to the Future. Isn't it funny? Finger man, those plutonium pills were the shit, man. I know, right? My dealer doesn't carry them anymore. Do we I mean, I guess in the small places people still have pot dealers, but you go to these big cities now, all of them's got like, I don't know, it's kind of frou-frou. I mean, it's convenient. Yeah, you don't have to sneak around the back of the Jewel Osco, and do the dirty deal in an El Camino, but the dispensaries, it just kind of takes the drama and the danger out of buying weed. Black Beauty and a Pluto pill, all's well. Yes. It's crazy. Sean Connery, that's the one I used to love Sean Connery till I found out he kind of disrespectful of women. That was not cool. But, you know, Sean Connery as Gandalf, you shall not pass. Moneypenny. And was it Morpheus? They say that you could take the red pill or you could take the blue pill. Take a pill. Choose one. Oh yeah. They booted him. Stoltz himself said it wasn't working. The directors always wanted Michael J. Fox, but was filming Family Ties. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Family Ties with Michael Gross, who went on to be in Tremors. Which is funny because what is it? Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward starred in the original Tremors, right? But all the sequels, it was Michael Gross, right? It was all gross. All gross all the time. It was crazy. Yeah, it's kind of like those splits in the space-time continuum. Password Connery. But I'm glad he was in Highlander, though, as Juan Sanchez Ramirez Villalobos, and I'm at your service. That I think that's probably I liked him better in that than in James Bond. James Bond, it was just like, everything always leads back to Kevin Bacon. 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Hell yeah. $7 a gram in Tennessee. It's a price quote. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of glad things went the way they did. The fact that Mark Wahlberg and Donnie Darko, I don't know, maybe, but I never really liked Donnie Darko. He's from Boston. He's fucking racist piece of shit. What about Remus? All right. Well, I think I've kept you long enough. You folks have better things to do, I believe, than stay here and hang out with me and my nonsense. I hope your week is better this coming week. I hope everything works out for you. I think if we could get some positive energy going, we could do some positive things. You know, like I said, these workplaces, especially these corporate workplaces, are trying to fool you, trying to make you, guilt trip you into being loyal to the company. And, meanwhile, whenever you need something from the company, they're like, my hands are tied. My hands are tied. So, it was time to untie them or find another place where people don't have tied hands. That might work too. But those jobs are starting to run out too. So stay strong, everybody. Keep your eyes peeled. Watch out for fuckers and fuckery, because it's everywhere. And the misinformation now has just been ratcheted tenfold, because the Republicans know how to do it. The Democrats are just dumb. You see right through that. They and I'm not saying one is better than the other. Both of those parties are trash. So please, pretty please, talk to your normie friends who aren't in this space, who listen to mainstream media. Talk to them. Fill them in on what's going on. Point them to independent media, the good ones, not the grifters, but the ones who are actual journalists who are trying to put the word out to people. Thank you, Kate. And any creators out there, Kate, if you want to drop your link for your show, please do in the comments there. Kate does a radio show up there in the Pacific Northwest in Canada. Aren't you in Canada? You're in Canada, right? You're in Vancouver. Again, me trying to dox people. Jeopardy Connery. I'll take the rapist for 200. That's therapists. Oh, so sad, so sad.
I get my kicks above the waistline, sunshine.
Damn right. Love me some titties. All right, folks. We'll be back with this show next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. You'll see my fresh face again on Tuesday morning for Morning Extra, where we provide news and a whole bunch of downer type shit. So hopefully we try to spice up with some funsies, and you know, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But anywho, if you could like, share, and subscribe to this wonderful program. We have links down below. If you want to donate to the show, you can become a Patreon for $1 a month if you want to, and you get your name up there at the beginning of the show where everybody gets to see it. And it helps the show, helps me out, helps me to keep doing this. So I appreciate everybody. I love each and every one of you. I know I don't show it very often, but you know, the last time I showed my love to people, I ended up in jail for 24 hours and was strip searched. And although I liked the strip searching, you know, it was the jail part I didn't really like. So, but I do strip search myself at home just in case, especially when I can't find my keys, because those things just end up in the most weirdest places. And I'm talking weird shit, so I need to let it go. So. I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful night. Come see me again on Tuesday for Morning Extra. And these guys over here, make sure you're checking out their channels too. Like, share, and subscribe to those guys too. They're good people. And we probably have the best community on YouTube and in this space, I think. Everybody's just nothing but love in the chats. And I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And hopefully we put our heads together, we can make things better. It's going to be up to us. There are no heroes out there. We're the heroes. We got to do it ourselves. If we don't do it, it ain't going to get done. It's simple as that. So take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace out. And when I break into your house later, just leave some milk and cookies out for me. And I promise not to steal the good stuff. Just leave the cheap stuff. I have a good fence, I promise you.
There can be only one.
Nice to meet you. My name's Warren.